Well, developing news now, Hurricane Maria is making landfall in Puerto Rico. It weakened to a Category 4 strength, but remains dangerous right now. Thousands of residents are now sheltered in place. The governor of Puerto Rico is warning this is the kind of storm the island has not seen for several generations.
I ask for America's prayers. My administration has done everything within our power to prepare for this event and to protect the lives of everyone in the island.
The storm killed at least one person in Guadalupe as it passed over the island. Justin, the advisor to Dominica Prime Minister, says 7 confirmed deaths in that country. For more, we'll send it over now to Demi Hawkins.
Good morning. Interesting to watch Hurricane Maria again as it made landfall in Puerto Rico this morning. Kind of an interesting image that we have here. You can see just the intensity of this storm. It's almost mesmerizing to look at. But then as this thing made landfall, and we'll play through this one more time, the thing made landfall about 4:15 at Eastern Standard Time. And as that happens, watch what happens on the radar. We see it make landfall, and it was 4:15 local time, and then the radar blacks out. So again, kind of showing that it was knocked off as that storm made landfall in that region. So we have more of an infrared satellite look. You can see this thing again just starting to make landfall there and now continuing its march through that country. We're expecting it to continue to just cause devastation through the day. It was about 35 miles south of San Juan as it made landfall there. So trail of devastation not over. Puerto Rico going to be slammed and hit hard today as this thing continues barreling its way to the north and west. So moving northwest at 10 miles an hour now. Sustained winds 150 miles an hour. So in the last half hour they've dropped off about 5 miles an hour. However, wind gusts are even higher. Pressure still very low with this Category 4 storm. This is a powerful in. If we're looking at the scale, we're tipping toward a Category 5 hurricane rather than a Category 3 at this point. So still a very powerful storm. Over the next 24 hours, we're going to be keeping our eyes on the U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Also the northerly tip that you can see kind of blocked there of the Dominican Republic. Still expected to be a Category 4 storm before it makes that northerly turn up toward Turks and Caicos, the southeastern Bahamas, and becomes a Category 3 storm. Of course, as we get 3, 4, 5 days out, that cone of uncertainty gets much wider. We have less of an idea of where this is going to go. The good news is this does seem to be staying further away from the Florida Panhandle, unlike Hurricane Irma did just weeks ago. Kelsey.